arrested them.
Yes, sir. Now,
We have seen
it's okay. From demolition is not party.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
That's
matter.
all that matters. I'm an offside, take to orders.
So what? You harder who than me?
So I'm an offside, take to orders.
To that you take illegal orders.
Star General.
Okay.
You can't say no. That means
You can never develop this property. I will not allow it.
No problem, sir.
I'm
only acting on my
orders.
If
you want to kill everybody, kill everybody.
We will not kill
you.
Cannot.
Sir.
We will not. We will not kill anybody, sir.
You put yourself in trouble.
Welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist. We've got a moment that is absolutely boiling over our screens. Today, we are diving into a heated confrontation involving Nigeria's Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, and a military officer right there in Abuja. The core of it, a smearing land dispute where Wike is seen vehemently telling the military, "You cannot intimidate me." It is a powerful clash between civilian authority and military presence, raising serious questions about governance, land rights, and the rule of law in our nation. Sit back and take a watch.
Sir, let me request to enlighten me. So there's no such thing as a former vice
I'm sorry. Show me the document you have. You have no document. Bring the document.
I have documents and everything has been submitted.
Excuse me. I'm the minister. You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that. We cannot continue to act in this impunity. Where the approval even to people. You cannot continue this way. This country cannot continue along this line. How can that man at his level, even if he has a problem, he cannot reach me and say, "Look, I'm sorry. See what I have." You will send soldiers to intimidate who? We are all from this country. And this is government. You cannot be higher than any government. You cannot be carrying gun to intimidate people to not to do their work. Let me tell you, if not God achieve the first staff who spoke to me here, you could have killed everybody here. No problem. I'm not one of those that they can intimidate.
On the contrary,
I'm doing my job.
Sir, we are not intimidating anybody.
That's what you're doing.
The civilian, the engineer mobilized to site, and then staff or workers of FCT look at this.
No, listen now.
That is threatening them. And that was when the admiral gave the order.
He cannot give order against government.
Because the papers are complete and he said he submitted them.
Are you the one? Listen, you know the problem you have. Are you the one that will say, paper? What will show me that you are good? First of all, show me that government gave you this place. Two, show me that you have an approval to build what you are building. It has nothing to do with I'm a vice admiral, I'm a lieutenant general. That is not it. We must work according to law. We must work according to law. So you?
No, you cannot tell like this. Don't tell like this. Don't you try it. Don't tell me this. Keep quiet. Look at me, I'm lying. I'm more than you. Don't intimidate me. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I'm ignorant. I'm so
I am a small boy, but the commission I'm carrying can never very confused.
You cannot say
just to come and prevent civilians
How do I press him? How do I press him? This is not professional. It's not professional. You can't be pressing the minister with this thing. It's We have seen it's okay.
From demolition is not part.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
That's
matter.
order matters. I'm an offside, take to orders.
So what? You had a who than me.
So I'm an offside, take to orders.
To order that you take
Okay,
the camera.
Star General.
Okay.
I can't say no. That means
You
I'm
can
not
never
officer.
develop this property. I will not allow it.
No problem, sir.
You are
I'm
gonna-
only acting on my
if
orders.
you want to
as
kill
an
everybody,
officer.
kill everybody.
We will not kill
You
anybody,
cannot.
sir. We will not. We will not kill anybody, sir.
You put yourself in trouble.
We will not.
My
friend, you see,
What is that? You cannot shut me up. Look at you. You cannot shut me up. You are my junior. You cannot even talk when I'm talking. Because
I have to reach you.
you're only that way. I'll be talking and policemen will be talking.
hey, you are taking with us. We don't have any.
I'm not to carry security to intimidate because you're an officer. Nobody does that.
We did not carry anybody.
The man took this Arab, we will not allow because he was chief of numbers, and then for you to carry land.
Sir, everything was acquired legally.
Will you
And
stop
sir, you
that?
get the
Will you stop
Sir,
that?
I'm an officer, I have integrity.
Shut up your mouth, put
Sir, I
yourself.
will not shut up.
Will you get out?
Sir, I won't shut up. Sir, I'm a
I
commissioned
was in
officer.
school, you're not in school.
Sir, you can't shut
Will
me
you
up.
keep quiet?
You can't
Get
shut
a
me
big
up, sir.
fool.
I'm not a
You're a big fool.
I'm not a
You
fool,
think you
sir.
can shoot anybody like that?
Sir, I'm not
You're
a fool.
Who are you?
I am not a fool, sir.
As at the time I
call me a
graduated,
fool.
you were in primary school.
I'm acting on orders.
Take for
You
which
can't
order?
call me a fool.
And this, you will see whether you will not live here.
Sir, you can't call me a fool.
Go
I'm
and develop here.
I'm
Go
an
and
officer.
develop
I'm not a fool, sir.
Okay,
I'm an
you
officer.
are so corrupt. You would have killed everybody here.
No, we won't kill anybody. We won't kill anybody. We are acting on orders.
Go and develop. Go and develop here. Let me see you.
Regular officer, you want to come and complain?
We are going to get out.
I'm not even seeing what is recording. Hello, sir.
Director Press.
Wow, just watching that again, you can feel the tension in the air. This isn't just a casual disagreement, it is a profound display of authority being challenged and asserted from both sides. Let us break down what we saw and dive into my critical take on this trending incident. First off, Nyesom Wike, as the FCT Minister, is effectively the chief custodian of Abuja's master plan and development regulations. His primary concern, as he vociferously states, is the legality of the construction being undertaken by what appears to be a military personnel. He repeatedly demands to see papers, documents, and approval, indicating a belief that due process for land acquisition or development has either been flouted or is non-existent. This is a crucial point in any functioning democracy. Every piece of land, every building must adhere to laid down legal framework. Nobody, and I mean nobody, should be above these laws, regardless of their uniform or political office. Wike's passionate declarations: you cannot give orders against this government, and you cannot be higher than any government, are direct assertions of civilian supremacy. In a democratic context, the civilian government is indeed the ultimate authority, and all state institutions, including the military, operates under its directives and the constitution. When he says, "I am not one of those they can intimidate," it is a powerful statement against what he perceived as an attempt by the military to use force or the implied threat of it to bypass civil authority. The sight of armed officers in a land dispute, as Wike suggests, can easily be construed as intimidation, especially when documentation is being questioned. Now, let us look at the military's officer's side. He maintained a calmer, more measured tone, stating that everything was acquired legally and that they are acting on orders. This is the military standards operating procedure. Following orders, however, the question isn't if they are following orders, but whose orders And are those orders legal and transparent? The officer's claim of legal acquisition needs to be substantiated with the very purpose Wike is demanding. Without clear documentation, acting on orders can inadvertently become a shield for illegality or an abuse of power. The military, like any other institution, must operate within the confines of the law, especially when it concerns civilian land or property. So, my perspective on Oba's trending gist is clear. This incident underscores the absolute primacy of the rule of law in any society, aiming for good governance and stability. It is not about Nyesom Wike's personality or the individual military officer. It is about the principles at stake. Accountability for all. Every institution, every individual must be accountable. If the military genuinely has legitimate documents for that land, they should be presented clearly and transparently. If they don't, then their actions are indefensible. Similarly, Wike, in his role, has a duty to ensure that urban development is orderly and lawful. Checks and balances are paramount. This confrontation is a stark reminder of the delicate balance of power. When any arm of government or state institution oversteps its bound or attempts to use its might to circumvent due process, it creates friction, distrust, and ultimately chaos. It is essential for these institutions to respect each other's mandates and the legal framework that govern them. The dangers of intimidation. The principle of armed personnel in what is essentially an administrative or civil dispute is deeply concerning. It sends a message that force might supersede law, which is a dangerous precedent for any society. Public trust in both civilian government and the military is eroded when such scenes plays out. Transparency is the antidote. To prevent such confrontation and build public confidence, transparency in land allocation and development projects is crucial. When information is readily available and processes are clear, there is less room for disputes and allegations of impropriety. Ultimately, this incident cannot simply be another viral moment. It demands a thorough, transparent investigation and a definitive resolution of land dispute. This will not only address the immediate issue but also serve as a critical precedent for how civilian authority and military institutions interact within the framework of Nigeria's law. It is about ensuring that the might of any institution is always subjected to the fairness and justice of the law. So, GistFam, that's my take on this explosive situation in Abuja. What are your thoughts on this confrontation? Who do you think was in the right? And what does this say about state governance and the rule of law in Nigeria? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more trending gist and critical analysis right here on Oba's Trending Gist. See you in the next one.